Well, this is an interesting question, I think, and as you know, recently we kind of got a much more in-depth explanation of the QTEA budget in particular. I'll get to PEEF in a minute. And so I think the board is beginning to, I know I am, to have a greater understanding, not just of what the sort of how we get the money and the big goals, the big things that we're trying to spend that money on, but more of the detail of how we're spending it. And we had some surprises there, things that made us think it is time to relook at these allocations. One of the things that I would say is that I always oppose the idea that we should be giving a stipend to teachers in hard to fill positions. That's the math teachers, the science teachers, the bilingual, the special ed teachers in every school. I think that was a mistake. I think that was kind of like what I was saying about compensation. It was something, in doing that, we were choosing not to make the investments that we really wanted to make more significantly in the most highly challenged schools, to use it as a driver of improvement. So I think that's changed a little bit, but we have to look seriously at that. I also think, generally speaking, I'll say about QTEA and PEEF, I think it's time for us to talk a little bit more and think more about sites making more decisions about the money, and us giving, sort of having supplements to the weighted student formula so that school sites can decide more, that we're getting a little standardized, I think, a little centrally driven, and I would like to look at that. As well, there are some things in both funds that are decided centrally that I think we should look at those. We should. That doesn't mean that doesn't mean I would take all that money and give it to the sites, but what it means is, are they the right things for us to be spending the centrally funded money on? And I think we don't know the answer to that.